Good morning, Mopac fans. Wait a minute, I think it's night. Hey, I'm making another video here. A lot of you guys, I think, are having difficulty with getting some of the stuff downloaded. So I think I'm going to kind of help you out with that tonight. But first off, let's take a little tour of the new timber processing plant we're doing here. This is a new addition. The plant was formerly, let me see here, was Sunland Woods Products and has been bought out by the great Twin Peaks Timber Company. I think we all know Twin Peaks. So anyway, this is a few miles south of Williamsville. There are about 2 or 3 other timber camps here that supply timber to this location. And this location is designed to bring in raw timber and to process it for shipping. As you can see here, they generate a lot of sawdust here also. So you can load up wood chips and sawdust here. So this here is probably about half of the way done. Still got a long way to go on it. You can see a little bit of the work that's being done here. Here are some great RR Mods dump truck products. They work out really well. And here's some JR stuff right here. But there's a conglomeration of a little bit of everything in here, as you can well see. So we'll continue to do a little bit of touring here for just a little bit. This is the place where they load up telephone poles that they have made, and just raw lumber here, or raw timber here, getting ready to be taken to other locations in the railroad system. As you move forward here, this is administrative for the company, and here you have a big garage that can work on vehicles. Offices right here, executive offices, and other support locations. So we'll move up the line here. It's pretty flat right here, across a little creek. For those of you who have been keeping up with the videos, this is probably starting to look a little familiar. This is where I did the clip on the inspection trains that was just done. And then you're moving up the track. Come up to the same creek and just kind of meanders around here. Nice scene right here. Well, there's a nice house up on top of the hill right here. Train goes past it right here. A little cut by the river or creek. Still on this branch line. Coming across another little bridge. Here we have Ameren UE, which is electrical utility. This is their service center right here. This area still needs to have a little work done to it. It will be added in future updates that will be free to those of you that have already subscribed or bought the route. You can see a little oopsie right here where they had a little derailment. Oh, that looks like an Eagle River car. Oops. Didn't quite make it out of the creek there, did it? And then they have added a small facility here loading up farm products such as corn, wheat. So the grain elevator makes a nice add-on right here to the route. So in other words, this little branch line has got, besides timber products, it's got that on there also. So we come up. You see one of these timber camps right here. As you can see, they're getting the logs ready to go. They'll be loaded up right here. You see up here where they're cutting it. There's another one that was down here by the grain operations, or the grain elevator. It goes this way. So what I have tried to do here is make this very functional. And it gives you something actually to do here besides run trains around from A to B. So right here you see a facility where they have cut the fresh timber down and they're loading it onto skeleton cars. Once this train is fully loaded, this locomotive here will attach onto the cars and take it down to the other facility. So let's go back up into town here. This is the town of Williamsville. Williamsville, Missouri is an actual town, but this is not the actual configuration to Williamsville. Williamsville does have a timber facility down there where they do take raw ties and they pressure treat them with creosotes, and when they are done, they are a finished product and they are shipped out of there. There's not even really a Y down at Williamsville, but I was running out of town names for the railroad here, because I figured Williamsville would be a very good town. The lake you see here is all spring fed, and this is actual. Williamsville does not have this either, but you go down into southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, and there's quite a few of these lakes down there that are spring fed, and there are copious amounts of water that come out of the ground like an underground river. And they actually use that for drinking water down there, and it looks something similar to this. Of course, we're crossing the railroad again. We're going under the railroad. If the actual route is live, this is all moving. Kind of a shot on the railroad where there's a natural springs here, waterfalls that they've made a kind of a local park out of right here. It turns out really nice. They're pretty cool. Okay, so let's get back to what we were talking about here. Loading stuff off the download station, because I think some of you are having issues with that or don't quite know how to do that. So let's kind of shift gears here. Let's get out of the route. Okay, so for those of you that have 19, I don't know if 22 works the same way or not. This is the steps you will take if you want to download stuff off the download station for the route. You're going to go into Manage Content. Now, for some of you that have a slower internet connection, I'm sure this is going to suck. But for those of you that have a fast internet connection, this will be relatively easy. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to pull up the route. Okay? So it's entitled Mopac Route of the Eagle. And there you go. So my latest version is 123. I think your guys is down in the 100s, the lower 100, because I have been adding on to it since the last time I did a release here. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the route, just like I did there, and you're going to hit download. Okay? Or download this version. Now, I've got everything I need, so it's not going to do anything on me. If you were still missing stuff off the download station, there would have been another drop-down menu that would appear right in here. And it would start showing different content that it's loading. For depending on how much stuff you've got on the download station you've downloaded throughout the years. If you're a newbie, God help you. Be a lot of stuff. But if you're kind of up on this, it won't take long. Okay, again, depending on your connection. So that's how to do that. I've been having some questions here about RR Mods and their site. Their site is kind of tricky to navigate. You just got to fool with it to get it to work. If you have any problems with it, I would contact their administration and ask them if there's an easier way to download stuff. But you're basically going to want all their freeware packages. Anything that has wheels or tires in the way of trucks, stuff like that, I kind of sent you out an email, download it. I downloaded you a list of other things to download it too. So that can knock your list down big time. Once you have all that done, please contact me and let me know what you have got left that you're missing. I'll be more than glad to put some queued lists together, missing queued list, our packages, and send you that stuff. My goal is to get you guys to have not missing anything so you can really enjoy this route to see just how detailed it is. This has been a lifelong project of mine. I'm very, very proud of it. In my opinion, there's not a whole lot of routes out there that hold a candle to it, even payware routes. I realize now this is a payware route, but with that being said, I think it's well worth $20. There's a lot of stuff that comes with it that easily pays for that price. All kinds of stuff popping up here. So, anyway, we're going to also have a contest here. You guys like contests, don't you? Give away some free Mopac stuff. And I'm talking about locomotives, some cabooses, some rolling stock that's never ever saw the light of day. Some of it's JR freeware, some of it's other freeware stuff, but it's been reskinned by some guys that really know what they're doing. And I'm telling you what, it's really high quality stuff. So I'm going to try to include some SD40-2s in there because I know there's not a whole lot of SD40-2s in the game that are Missouri Pacific and some other stuff. If you're looking for, again, locomotives for the game, RR Mods has a lot of good stuff. They have more locomotives than I think anybody does. So go over there and look around. There's some freeware Missouri Pacific engines. And then I've got some freeware GP38s that are RR Mods that have been skinned for me personally that I have permission to use. But anyway, with that being said, enjoy the route. The route is now ready for sale. So again, if you want to buy the route, it's $20. I'm also willing to do some trading. But I'll warn you right now, I have a lot of everything. So unless you've got some stuff that's very unique, I'm looking for Union Pacific stuff, Missouri Pacific stuff, anything that was related with those railroads, such as the SP, the MKT, the Rock, Canadian, Chicago Northwestern, CE&I, Santa Fe, Southern Pacific. I think I said Southern Pacific, didn't I? Frisco. I'm getting tired. I'll keep repeating myself here. But anyway, you get the gist here. So if you think you got some stuff that you'd like to part with in lieu of trade, I'll be more glad to do that. Again, my goal is to get this route out to everybody that wants it, that wants to enjoy it without anything missing. I tell you what, once you have everything and you have your settings set up right on your computer, that's going to be the next class. I'll probably do that next weekend, especially after everybody starts getting all the content for the route they need. We're going to also do a one-on-one graphics card setup stuff. So to help you guys get the most out of your trains game. So with that being said, if you need any help, you know how to get a hold of me. And y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Bye.